I think you will be shocked by what I'm about to tell you. I'm sure you don't pay attention to all the little things you do every day, all the little actions you take every day, all the small decisions you make every day have a huge impact on your future. Let's say you eat a very unhealthy breakfast every morning. You will have all the bad effect in the long term. Glucose spike, laziness, lack of concentration. You will have different bad effects, negative effects in the long term. Maybe you won't see any difference in 1 week. Maybe you won't see any difference in a month, but in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, it will be crazy how the negative effects have on your body, on your skin, on your mind. It's gonna destroy your health. We can also take another example. If you are at work, you hate your 9 to 5 job, but you don't do anything to change your life. Just imagine your life in 5 years from now. The level of stress you will have, the time goes by, every day that passes is over. Every year that passes is over. You will never be able to go back to your 20s, to your 30s. I don't know how old you are right now, probably over 30s, but time is the most valuable asset you have in life. And all the bad decisions you make every day have a huge impact on your future. Darren Hardy says in his book entitled The Compound Effect that all the little actions you take every day and all the small decisions you make every day have a huge impact on your future, even if they sound very insignificant. He says that repeating small actions every day is incredibly more powerful than taking a lot of actions in a very short period of time. Now let's illustrate that concept with a very simple example. Practicing sports. So in this very simple example, we are going to compare two different scenarios. So in the first case, you are going to practice sport once a week for 2 hours. So it is equal to 2 hours times 52 weeks because there are 52 weeks in 1 year. So which is equal to 104 hours of sport practice in a year. In the case number 2, you will practice sport 7 times per week for 1 hour. So it's the equivalent of 7 hours times 52 weeks is equal to 364 hours per year. So the result is 3.5 times higher efficiency in case number 2. But it's not totally correct because in that case, we didn't take into account the compound effect. We just compared the frequency. So in the second case, you just practiced more frequently than in the first case. And in the first case, you just practiced a bit longer. But in that case, we didn't take into account the compound effect. So let's take the compound effect into account in the next example. To calculate and take into account the compounding factor, we will use this formula. 100 times 1 plus R. R is the percentage of physical improvement to the power of T. T is the duration. In other words, it's the time. So let's assume that 1 hour of exercise is equal to plus 1% improvement in physical condition. So remember, in the first case, we practiced sports once a week during 2 hours. So using the formula I just showed you before, it is 100 times 1 plus 2% to the power of 52, which is equal to plus 280% of physical improvement. In the case number 2, it's 100 times 1 plus 7% times 52, which is equal to 3,373%. So here, there is a 12 times higher efficiency in case number 2. So you see in the first case, it was only 3.5 times higher. Here, it's 12 times higher, just by taking into account the compounding effect. But let's go a little bit further and let's see in 2 years. So now we're gonna do the scenario in 2 years. It's 100 times 1 plus 2% to the power of 104. Why 104? Because it's 52 weeks in 1 year. So in 2 years, it's 52 times 2, which is 104 weeks in 2 years, which is equal to plus 784%. In the second case, using the same formula, we have a 113,740% in physical improvement. There is 145 times greater efficiency in case number 2. So you see, it is crazy. We went from 3.5 times higher efficiency to 12 times higher efficiency to 145 times higher efficiency in case number 2. So you see, in just 1 year difference, there is a dramatic difference thanks to the compound effect. So it is just a very simple example to illustrate the power of compound effect. All the small actions you take every day have a huge impact in the future. In 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now. You see, you might not see any difference in 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. But believe me, in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, it's gonna be crazy. So now that you know how important is compound effect, I'm going to give you the 20 habits that will dramatically transform your life if you start applying them right now, from today. So are you ready to disappear and lock in for 90 days? Let's go for the first habit. Habit number 1, make your bed every morning. I know it might sound crazy or maybe useless, but believe me, it's not. It just teaches you the rigor that you need to have every day. It just teaches you to not be lazy every day. When you wake up, you have one thing to do: make your bed. If you do it, it means that you are able to stick to something very simple every day in the long term without missing even one single day. So it's a very simple action, but it will indirectly direct the rest of your day. So make your bed every morning. Habit number 2, drink a large glass of water after waking up. <sighs> 60% of the human body is water. So your body needs water to properly work, to think, to focus, to walk, to run, to do everything in your day. You need water. Without water, it's going to be very hard for you. So drink a large glass of water after waking up every morning. Habit number 3, do 2 minutes of jumping in place every day. It will help you burn a lot of calories, increase bone density, rev up your metabolism, improve your posture, and it doesn't need any equipment. You can do it every day after waking up. Very easy to do, and it will make your blood circulate everywhere in your body and activate all the cells in the way that it needs to be, so that you can start your day in a very, very efficient way. Habit number 4, walk outside at least 30 minutes every day. It will help you have more creativity. It will help you think about nothing else than just breathing, enjoying the moment, the present. You know, if you always think about the past, you will feel regret. If you always think about the future, you will feel anxiety. If you are focused on the present, you will fully live the moment. And this is the best way to empty your mind and start with a fresh mind every day. Habit number 5, take 3 actions every day that move you closer to your dream. Just take a little paper, a pen, and just write 3 things that you have to apply every single day that will help you get closer to your dream. It can be journaling, it can be going to the gym if your goal is to lose weight. It can be content creation if your goal is to live from a YouTube channel. It can be different kind of things, but just write 3 actions that you are going to apply every single day. Habit number 6, meditate for at least 15 minutes per day. And this will help you in many ways. Building skills to manage your stress, making you more self-aware, focusing on the present, reducing negative feelings, helping you be more creative, helping you be more patient, and lowering your heart rate. So it will help you in many ways, and it will be very healthy for the long term. Habit number 7, water a plant. It will just teach you how to take care of something else than yourself. Habit number 8, take a cold shower at least 1 to 2 minutes every day. But listen to me. When I say take a cold shower, it's not like, okay, it's the morning or at night, I just go to the shower and I just directly take a cold shower. No, it doesn't work like that. It will be very hard and not something that you can stick to it maybe in the long term, because it's very hard, to take a cold shower. So what I recommend you to do is to take a normal shower. You can go from warm shower to lukewarm shower and to cold shower at the end of the shower. For example, in a 5-minute shower, yes, you shouldn't spend too much time in a shower, okay? Like 10, 15, 20 minutes in a shower is crazy. It's really not environmental friendly and you are not cleaner. You just spend a time on the shower and waste water for nothing, you know? So 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes max is enough, okay? So let's say in a 5-minute shower, you have time. You start with warm water for 2 minutes. You can have lukewarm water for 2 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, and you finish with 1 or 2 minutes of cold water. So you will see it's much more doable and something that you can stick to it in the very long term because it's easier. And you will get all the benefits of the cold shower. It will bolster your immunity, reduce stress, improve blood circulation, increase metabolism, and relieve localized pain. So all the benefits that you can get from a cold shower. Habit number 9, give someone a genuine compliment every day. Giving a compliment might seem hard. It's even a little bit selfish. You see, it can be counterintuitive to think that way, but giving a compliment, a genuine compliment to someone else will make you feel better. Have you ever noticed that when you compliment someone on their outfit, on their makeup, on their hairstyle, on anything, have you ever noticed that you feel better just after giving that compliment? The more compliment you give, the more dopamine your body will produce. So it's very positive for the person who received the compliment and positive for you because you will feel better after doing it. So just imagine, it's free to do it. You have a positive effect on other people, and the more you do it, the better you will feel. So why not doing it? Habit number 10, hide your phone at least 1 hour per day. I know it's very hard. We do everything on our phone, but believe me, it's very crucial to have a dopamine detox at least 1 hour per day. And don't tell me you are not able to get away from your phone at least 1 hour per day. Do it and you will see the difference after 1 week, 2 weeks, and a month. The difference that it will have on your capacity of concentration. Habit number 11, use music to change your mind. If you are sad, you can listen to a very joyful music and you will see that after a few songs, your mind will be different. Habit number 12, drink a large glass of water before every meal. Why? Because it will help you control your appetite, and drinking water before eating can help you fill your stomach and create a sense of fullness that may prevent overeating. And overeating is very bad. It's very unhealthy. If you don't believe me, you can just search for the Hara Achi Bunmi concept, which is the Japanese concept about eating, and it's a very healthy way to eat. Habit number 13, write the next day tasks the night before. If you plan to do something tomorrow, just write it down, because when you wake up in the morning, you have so many things to do. You think about thousands of different things that you have to consume a lot of energy thinking about, okay, what should I do first? But if you think about that the night before going to sleep, it will be much easier for you. So you just spend some minutes at night writing it, and in the morning you will just wake up, check what you have written the night before, and just immediately take action. Okay, I have to do that, that, and that. Very easy and much more efficient. Habit number 14, avoid screens at least 40 minutes before going to bed. And this for different reasons. Number 1 is that screen lights disrupts your circadian rhythm. Have you ever wondered how your body knows when to wake up? That's all thanks to our circadian rhythm. The circadian rhythm is your body natural clock. It tells you when to sleep, when to wake up. When you look at screens, you receive a lot of blue light, which tells to your brain it's time to wake up. It's time to stay awake. So it's really not good before sleeping. Reason number 2, radiation exposure. Reason number 3, feeling groggy in the morning. Use nighttime mode on your phone. Dim the brightness and find another occupation. If you want to delete a bad habit, you need to replace it by something else. Don't leave it empty. Replace it by something else. Reading a book, meditating, drawing, journaling, just find something. Habit number 15, reward yourself at least once a week. So if you work really hard during the week, you need to have a reward, because this will help you sustain and thrive in the long term. If you never reward yourself, how can you say that you enjoy life? It's good to work hard, okay? but it's also crucial to reward yourself, even if it means that you have to spend money on it, because it will help you become a better person. It will help you be more creative, and creativity will help you captivate people's attention, and money goes where attention is. So it's very important to reward yourself. For me, for example, at least once a week, if I can, I just book a very, very beautiful hotel, or I just go to the beach, or I just buy something expensive, or I just travel to another country. I just do something to reward myself. And this is also a very powerful motivation tool, because let's say on Monday, you just think about all the work you have to do, and you just think about the fact that, okay, on Sunday, I'm going to get that reward if I work that hard. And it will help you stay disciplined during the whole week. Believe me, it's totally true. If you don't believe me, don't do it. Habit number 16, choose and prepare your clothes the night before. It will save you a lot of mental energy the next day. When you wake up in the morning, you know exactly what to wear, and you will avoid spending 10, 20, 30 minutes thinking about what you should wear today. Habit number 17, eat healthy 90% of the time. Food is your fuel. You need to put all the good things into your body so that it works properly and your brain can use 100% of its potential. Of course, it will never be 100%, but the healthier you eat, the better your brain and all the functionalities will work. You only have one body, so please take care of it. Habit number 18, place your alarm clock out of your arm's reach. So when you wake up in the morning, you hear your alarm clock, you are forced to stand up in order to turn off your alarm clock. But if it was like me, I had my phone just here, I was sleeping, and when I heard my alarm clock, I just had to put my hand and just turn off the alarm clock. It's really not a good way to do it. It's really not a good thing, because sometimes I just fell asleep again and you just waste a lot of time at bed thinking that, okay, maybe I can spend a few minutes more at bed, and you finally spend 5, 10, 15 minutes more in bed doing nothing, because you are not resting, you are not sleeping, and you just waste time. So you just need to put your phone out of arm's reach, and every time you hear your alarm clock in the morning, you have to stand up immediately. Habit number 19, learn to breathe from your abs. Most of the time we just breathe from here, from the chest. It's not good. It doesn't nourish. The air doesn't come into your body and nourish all the muscles and the cells, you know. It just stays here. It's not good. You need to breathe from the abs, okay? Like, you need to see it. You need to feel it. You put one hand here, and just breathe. And here, your chest shouldn't move, okay? It's not supposed to move here. Only your abs. Inhale and exhale that way. You will see it will be much more different in the way that you can relieve your stress by just breathing that way. It will help you relax. It will improve muscle function during exercises. It will increase oxygen in your blood. It will reduce blood pressure, and finally reduce your heart rate. So only benefits. And habit number 20, do one thing every day that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Let me tell you one thing. Everything that is good for you is out of your comfort zone. If you understand this sentence, your life will change. I promise. Everything that is good for you is out of your comfort zone. If you feel comfortable doing something and that you do always the same thing, nothing is going to change. But if you feel uncomfortable speaking in public, talking in front of the camera, posting on social media, going to the gym while you're not proud of your body. If you do something that is uncomfortable for you, you are going to grow. And the more you do it, the more you will feel comfortable doing it. Do one uncomfortable thing every day. And just imagine, after 1 year, after 365 days, just imagine how bigger will be your comfort zone. Because your comfort zone starts like this. And the more you do uncomfortable things, it's gonna grow. Your comfort zone will grow. And the bigger is your comfort zone, the more fulfilled will be your life. And this is what we should all chase. So here were the 20 habits that will totally change your life if you apply them from today. Please, once again, don't procrastinate and start doing them right now. So save this video because for sure you will want to watch it again. You shouldn't forget any one of these single 20 habits. Just watch it again if needed, watch it tomorrow, watch it after tomorrow, because it needs to be saved and engraved into your mind. It needs to be a second nature for you because you have to do it without even thinking about it. Share this video to people who might need it. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment. If you need my help, you have the link in the description. I'll let you check in the description. I trust you. I believe in you. You are a great person and I'm 100% sure that you can do it. You can do everything you want in life. You can become the person you dream if you decide to do so. So please take action from today.